turn that off. I'm just trying to get this a little bit higher so that it's not shining directly in my eyes. How's everybody doing? Okay, let me pop out the chat and give everybody a few minutes to get in since I'm a couple of minutes early. How is everybody? Hey, Joe Mama, Tina Elliott, Celeste, Paula, Seashell. Just give me a second here. And then, hey, Claire, how are you? Howie and I just finished watching a movie. You want to see something really cute? Let me see here. I got to figure out how to hide this, but... my ears. But I wanna thank you, Sherry, for my new ears. I have to figure out how they work and then maybe do something with them. Hey, Angela, Claire Quinn, Joe Mama, Corey. How's everybody doing? I finally came out of my slump sometime today, probably around 2 o'clock. I have been having hang on a second. Daylight come and me wanna go home. I don't know why that is stuck in my head. There we go. Yeah, it takes me a couple of days. You know, I recognize the depression for what it is for the season. And then today I woke up to snow and I wasn't sure how I felt about that. And right around 2 o'clock, I just kind of snapped out of it, you know? Hello, Kathy Ponder, Dana Barker, Angela M., Jennifer Unicorn. A long time ago when the earth was green, there were all kinds of animals that you've ever seen. There were cats and rats and elephants as sure as you're born. The loveliest of all was the unicorn. You just, huh? You played that today? For who? Do you know what? I played that for Briar. And he listened to the whole song. I said, you've never heard this before? Then he listened to the whole song. He said, that's really sad, Mom. That's like, oh, honey. You know, he said, what if there was unicorns? You know, and they never came, right? Hey, Francie Goins. How's it going? Mom doing stuff. Laura Higgins, Karen Ludwig. Wow, we're all piling in here. I'm going to get the cards out in a second. But, I'm not sure I'm up to those right now, but we'll see. We shall see. But the only thing I don't like about those lights is every once in a while they go dark like that. And they're not supposed to. They're just supposed to fade in and out. So, I don't know. What color should we have here? Wrong one. I need new batteries for all these remotes. I could sure use a reading. Okay, Angie, you know I don't do family, but I will, give me a minute. Give me uno momento, s'il vous plaît. You're ready for tomorrow? Me too, baby. Me too. If you noticed, my backdrop is now basically everything's hidden except what I want you to see, right? This is the curtain I was talking about putting around, just around the shelf, so that you don't see, you know, you don't see my modem and my security camera TV and all that stuff. Did you go to bed, dear? All right, don't be walking in here in your underwear to kiss me goodnight. I already gave you your kiss. And I think too many people have already seen enough of you and your all-togethers. You better not start an OnlyFans page. I mean it. That's nothing to joke about. You have no idea. Do your chores in your underwear. Oh, come on. This thing does not want to move for me. Oh, I see why. Okay, give me a second here. Ha ha, Howie. It's a little dark. Maybe some lights added to lighten up. Are we talking about the wall or... For the love of crikey. There were cats and rats and elephants as sure as you're born. The loveliest of all was the unicorn. All right. This just does not want to roll for me. The background? Oh, let's try something else. Now, you're not supposed to see the magic and pay no attention to the woman behind the curtain. Literally. No, that's the same one. Okay. Pay no attention to the woman behind the curtain. That one, I like the slower one. There, is that better? You're not supposed to see how the magic works. No, the OnlyFans. I know he's hilarious. Don't tell him he might actually think he's funny or something. Huh? Yes, you are, my darling. All right, there's that. Okay. Now, we don't have a whole lot of time because I'm doing my first live reading of Little Women at 9. Okay, so there are all kinds of animals that you'd ever seen. There were cats and rats and elephants, as sure as you're born. The loveliest of all was the unicorn. Where'd you go? All righty. You picked Irish drinking songs as a genre. Oh, for God's sake. Well, that's okay. I fail to see how the unicorn song is an Irish drinking song. I know, but an Irish Rovers drinking song would be, could have been the whiskey, might have been the gin. Thank God it's a horrible song. All right. All right. Oh, the cards are picking themselves. as we go along here. Okay, I'm not even going to look at the next deck. Oh, I didn't want this one because Gracie. My goodness. My goodness. Big Suck. Got to make her camera appearance. Hey, Donna. Hey, Terry, Carmen, Tracy Dawn, Minnesota Farmer's Wife, Julie, Waldo, Terry McKinney. You got to do this every time, all the time. Hey? Yeah, I know what you're looking for. There. Now go lay down. Now, I'm not giving you any more. Go lay down. It's too close to bedtime for you to have extra treats. All right. Where's Linda Bob? What's going on? Hey, Willows, Moon, Snowflakes. Hey. Okay. Quickly now. Where's my lighter? There's one. And let's move you over here. Within my reach. And you over here within my reach. All right. Angie. Cleanse this chat and these cards of any negativity. May I receive the message loud and clear and clad in love. Clear our chat of negativity. And may you lift our hopes and our dreams, and our prayers on your All righty. Angie. 1, 2, 3, or 4. Oh, I was trying to go back on the chat and hit block anyone. Now, how to unblock people. I don't see anybody blocked, honey. Angie was blocked by accident. Angie, okay, so go back and find her. And here, hang on a second. I will unblock her. Angie, go out and come back in. And see if that works. What about the background? Oh, okay, I'm way too far away. Angie, could you go out and come back in? It hit her from my account only, sorry. There she is. I made her a moderator. Okay, now I have to start. And then we're down. We're down and busy. Hey, Grammy Karen, how's it going? Okay, Angie. 1, 2, 3, or 4, darling. Jesus, Howie, I hope the camera didn't hear that. And do me a favor, take it downstairs. Okay, you got the Work Your Light Oracle cards. What are you doing on the, you trimming? Okay. There. How's that? Is that better? No, I need this. I'm sorry. I need this. Okay. I made you a moderator, Angie. And here's your card that you've been asking for. This is for Angela Passmore. Please, God, Creator, give me clarity. I really don't like doing family. I really don't. Angela. Angie. Jeez, it does not want to pick for you, Angie. Oh, that was almost one. The stress of the moving chat. How's it going, Grammy Karen? All right. Button, hi. Whoa, there we go. Now, I did say button when these cards flipped, but we were doing these for Angie. Angie, you got 3. And the middle one's upside down. And this is what's really wild. The first one says Council of Light. This is the Work Your Light Oracle cards. Council of Light, divine orchestration, helpers in the subtle realms. Now, what I'm getting from this, Angie, is you're ignoring your the Council of Light. Okay, your guides are talking to you and you're not listening. Even though this is upright, it says Council of Light, divine orchestration, helpers in the subtle realms. In other words, if they're being really subtle, but it's getting to the point where they want to bang you on the head. The second card is, that was the Council of Light. The second card is upside down and it says, break the change, break the chain. Boom, down, down. Ancestral patterns, healing, rewriting the future. That's upside down. So what I'm getting so far is the Council of Light is trying, your star guides, your ancestral guides are trying to give you subtle hints about what you're looking at. And you're off on your own little tangent. And it says, break the chain of ancestral patterns, healing, and rewriting the future. You're not doing a very good job. That's not the way that was supposed to come out. You're repeating patterns that are supposed to be broken, sweetheart. Okay, within your ancestral line. And the last one was upright, and it says unbound, releasing soul patterns, contracts, and past lives. So your light guides are trying to talk to you, and you're so busy up here, you're not getting the message. Okay? You're supposed to be breaking the ancestral patterns, but unwittingly you're keeping them going because you're not listening to the ancestors. Okay? And once you do, once it all clicks, you will be unbound. All right? And all the contracts and everything, it's a clean slate for you. And you now, there's contracts that you've kept for a very long time out of love. It's time to break them. It's time to let them be unbound. Okay, Angie? I could say a lot about that, but I really don't want to. Joanie, help me, I think I'm falling. Hey, Mama Dukes, in love again. I got this crazy feeling. Oh, bad key. Feeling I'm in trouble again. I'm in trouble because you're a rambler and a gambler and a sweet-talking ladies' man. And you love your loving. Not like we love our freedom. I don't always hit the notes anymore. Okay, Joanie, 1, 2, or 3. You used to be able to hear my guides clear as day. Haven't heard them in a while. Well, that's because you're not listening in the right direction. You know how we say we're not looking in the right direction? You're not listening in the right direction. You're still bringing, you're still repeating patterns that you thought you had broken. And it's almost like you're clinging to the patterns for dear life when you're absolutely supposed to let them go. It is time to become unbound and renegotiate your contracts. Okay? All bets are off, Ange. It's time to listen. Break the change of ancestral pattern behavior. Do I have to spell this out for you? And then your contracts are all dissolved and you can start new ones. All right. But you got to listen in the right direction. Scary. What's scary? Willow's my dad's in heavenly birthday today. Oh. Okay, Joanie, you didn't give me an answer. I need 1, 2, 3, or 4. What's going on, Willows? Your husband's heavenly birthday today. Well, it's my dad's heavenly birthday tomorrow. The day he left us. 2, you picked the same cards as Angie's, even though I shuffled them. So this is for Joanie D. Mitchell. This is for Joanie. Holy smokes. Okay. Again, these cards are coming out all over the place. All right. There are, holy crap. There's 5 here. Okay. Now, I don't know if 2 got stuck together or 3 got stuck together, but your first card is the Mirror. Joanie, what's triggering you? Somebody or something is triggering you, and I get the feeling like you're ignoring it for the sake of peace. Share your voice. Come out of the cave. Persecution and expression. Okay? Somebody's triggering you, and you're shutting up to save the peace, and you're not sharing your voice. All right. You need to know that your voice and your message is valid. So find out who and what's triggering you and use your voice, because you haven't been. Deep replenishment, retreat, rest, be held. And it doesn't necessarily mean physically be held. Okay. We got another upside down. Don't dim to fit in. You've been dimming to fit in. Okay, I'm going to leave these in the order they came in so that I can repeat this. And the last one is Akasha. Your guidance is divinely guided. So here's what we got going on, Joanie. All right? You got to look in the mirror and find out who or what is triggering you, even if it's yourself, if you're allowing yourself to be triggered. Because you're not sharing your voice. All right. When you find out who or what is triggering you, you have to unlock this and use your voice. Okay. Then you need to rest, replenish, and be held, whether it's in the arms of your creator or your spirit guides or somebody you trust and love. You need to. Does anybody ever watch the old, this is what I'm getting, this old Star Trek series where the one guy was a shapeshifter, but every 24 hours he had to rest inside his bucket because it was a lot of energy making him hold his form. And they got stuck in an elevator, him and this woman he found extremely annoying. And when they finally got the elevator open, she was his bucket. She was holding him, his liquid form, in her lap. And so allowing yourself to be held is really, really important. It doesn't necessarily mean it's somebody that you know, love, or trust, but you need to be held and heard. Okay? And this says, don't dim to fit in, because that's what you've been doing. Okay? You don't belong. You're always one step out of step with the people you think you belong with, but you're not. You belong somewhere else. So stop dimming your light to be accepted by people who it really doesn't matter whether they accept you or not, because you need to accept yourself. And the last one is Akasha. Your guidance is heavenly divided. Okay? Your guidance is divined by heaven. Please stop ignoring it. What's that, dear?
Angie said to go back and look at Seashell's post. Did you do that?
When? Live stream beginning at... I don't know if I can go back. What the heck's going on here with my chat?
Seashell's post.
It won't let me go all the way back.
Then ask Seashell what the post is about.
I don't know. I know what you accidentally hit Angie. I used to be able to hear. Okay. Happy Heavenly Birth. Cards requested from Jennifer Unicorn, Carmen, jeez, Alex, Marcy, Joe, and Rosie Slade. I do not have that many cards in me, folks. I really don't. So, good, Joanie. Good. God is strong in your life, and you need to rest in that then. That's where you need to rest and be held and upheld. Okay? Stop dimming your light for the unworthy. Because there's people in your life who are just so shallow, they don't get it. Okay? But you don't have to make them aware. You just have to be self-aware. All right? Okay. Hi, Ann. How's it going? All right. I hope that made sense. You know, anybody asking for a reading at this point, it's an absolute no. Because I've just got like 5 of them and I can only do 3. So Jennifer, Alex, and Carmen. I'm going to do those only because I know Alex is a patron and Alex gets hers for free anyway. So, and Rosie Slade, you have used up yours for the year, darling. All right. But the new year is coming. I'm not blocking you. It's just that I've done a lot of readings for you over the summer and the spring, the summer, and the early fall. And I can't do any more for you right now. There's a cap on your request right now. So who did I say is first? Jennifer. Hey, Hestine. Okay, Jennifer, pick a number. 1, 2, 3, or 4. Where do you go to become a patron? Well, one of the girls will put that in there for you right now. And Patreon is $5 a month, American, $7.50 Canadian. And I'm only telling you this because patrons get their readings for free. I don't always do public readings, okay? And I don't like people to tip me through YouTube because they take 45%. Okay. So in reality, if you become a patron, you get unlisted live streams on Mondays and Wednesdays, and you get Freaky Friday. So you don't have to rely on hoping you're going to get picked for a card reading. So Jennifer is, okay, wait a minute. Jennifer is 3. Alex is 3. Well, and that it's not just that button. It's this isn't necessarily spirits. This is more just an open connection that like a window that the creator's allowing me to look through. Okay? That's how I look at it. Okay, Alex Wilson. Can't remember what this name of these cards are. Come on, this is for Alex. And I'm going to shut this off right now. Turn on the do not disturb. There we go. There. Wow, Alex, that just flipped right over. Oh, and there's 2 of them. Oh, my stupid keyboard. Okay, stop that. All right, Alex. Alex. I'm not even going to read what they say. This one is called, and this one is the lifting of the veil. And they're both upright. You have been called, Alex. Let me read what it says. Soul gifts and training. It's time to step up. You have been called. Your eyes are wide open. You see what's really going on. You see so much, and yet you've been feeling overwhelmed by it all. But you've been called, and the call is step up, get into a direct daily conscious contact with the creator of your understanding, because the veil has been lifted and you're seeing things for a reason. And at this point, you're not here to do anything about the things you see. You're here to bear witness, as in history. Okay? Questioning everything, anything unaligned must go. So this is what I mean by you need to get in a direct daily conscious contact with the creator of your understanding, the source of your faith. All right? It's time to step up and do your job. Your job is to spread love, light, and I'm not talking love, light, daisies. Your job is to bear witness and walk forward, shining with the light of your creator's love. And those that see your light will ask, what is it about you that's different? And you can lead by example. All right. I'm not telling you to become a leader. I'm just saying you don't know who's watching. All right. So step up, start walking the walk, because, you know, the talk and the talk's coming next. Who was next? Was that was Alex? Or was that Jennifer? Who was I just reading for? Who was I just reading for? Alex? No, these are not tarot cards. Hey, Melissa. No, these are not tarot cards. These are oracle cards. I don't do tarot cards. I used to do tarot cards, and I was really good at it. But I found more restriction in tarot cards than I do with oracle cards. I'm an empathic reader. I'm an intuitive reader. So I go by the card, the deck you pick from, until it gives me a card, and the creator allows me to look through a window, and the message may mean nothing to me and may mean everything to you. Okay. So no, they're not tarot cards. They're oracle cards, and I don't even need them. I could do this with a plain deck of playing cards. Wouldn't make any difference. These are just pretty, and they help give me a moment. Okay. Who is next? Did I do Jennifer? Please be honest. Did I do Jennifer? Okay, so this is okay. That was Alex. I've done Jennifer because Jennifer was a lot of cards, I think. All right, so it's Carmen. Carmen, you're going to have to pick another number between 1 and 4 because I hadn't shuffled them yet. That's why you only do it when I ask you, right? They're not tarot cards. I got all kinds of oracle cards here. I just reach into my box of cards and I just pick whatever is put into my hand. Carmen. La 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 la. Carmen, I'm waiting for you to tell me your number. If that wasn't I'd love to see the opera Carmen, just once. We were going to go see, what's going on? Is my chat frozen or what? Oh, number 4. Okay, I didn't see it. You got the Universe Has Your Back cards. Yeah, this is the Universe Has Your Back. Okay. And this is the last card of the night. Thank you. It's my Christmas cup. Okay, this is for Carmen. L'amour, l'amour. Carmen, you got 2, 3 cards. The first one is upright, and it says, I am the loving energy of the universe. Did you know that? That you're the loving energy of the universe? We all are. That's what love is about. It's an energy. Because remember, there's only two real emotions, and that's love and fear. And anything loving comes from the creator, and anything else comes from the void, the darkness. When I think I've surrendered, I surrender more. There's been something going on in your life, Carmen, that you're actually feeling a little bit cocky about. Be careful. Okay? Keep humble. Keep the humility, because just when you think you've surrendered, you're going to need to surrender more. All right? So, these all come from stay in tune with the source of your faith and listen. And the last one here is also upside down. It says, my capacity to tune into the energy of love gives me the words I need when I'm ready to speak up, the compassion I need when it's time to forgive, and the power I need when I am lost. You're not owning that. You need to own that. Okay? I don't think you need to own this, okay, Carmen? You need to own your capacity for turning the energy of love to give you the words that you need for your power, because words have power and you're not using yours. And the underlying message to every single one of these, especially has been for at least the last 2 to 3 years, is everybody needs to really, not just faith or religion, everybody needs to start connecting with the source of their safety, the source of their belief, where they find succor or whatever it's called. Okay. We all need somebody to lean on, and you need to connect with that. Everybody needs to connect with that, because it's a whole chaotic, knotted thing going on out there in the multiverse. And only those that are in touch and a constant contact with the creator of their understanding are going to make it through. Unscathed, I should say. Everybody makes it through. It's just a matter of whether or not, whether or not you make it through happy and content and awake and aware, or you make it through more confused than you were before. Some families refuse to listen. Well, that's true. And guess what? We all have them. I mean, there's still people dropping me off their Facebook list and dropping me off of YouTube and stuff because they don't understand that right now we are bearing witness to the chaos and the upside downness of the world right now. We're seeing it. I don't know. I don't think anybody who's honest with themselves sees the chaos and knows that the only way we're going to make it through is with love and support, right? From the right places. So everybody else who's still trying to fix their problems by looking to others to tell them what to do or how to behave or how to fix the world problems. If you're waiting for somebody else to tell you how to do that, then you're on the wrong side of the street. The answers are all around us. We just got to be brave enough to walk forward and go, okay, I see this. I am aware of what's going on. And whether or not I can do anything about it, it's important that you're aware. We are born in these times. The people that are living in these times, there's only two factions, and that's the awake and the woke, right? And there's a very big difference. All right. And I don't mean what woke means, what like everybody else means. For me, this is my definition of awake and woke. Okay. And God is love. God is all good all the time. Anything else is just 50 shades of gray all the way to black. Anything else, you got to look at it as God's love is divine white light, is divine light. And every time you make a choice, whether or not to ignore or see the warnings, whether or not you're going to keep your mouth shut for the sake of peace, whether or not you're going to continue to allow people to treat you that way for acceptance. Okay. Those are all things that tarnish the light of God's love, because we are children of God. And every time you allow something else, someone else, to make you feel bad about yourself or to put you in a corner, to behave, every time you do that, you slap a layer over the divine light of God's love, because you are a child of the Creator. And if you're awake to it, there ain't nothing you can't walk through. Right? So everybody, this is the way it's going. Now listen, I have to get ready to go because I'm reading Little Women live, first chapter tonight on my reading channel. Now I'm going to be doing it once a week, maybe a little bit more over the Christmas holidays, like it throughout December. But I'm going to be reading it once a week. And then when I'm finished reading it live, I will edit out the conversation and all that stuff and start a playlist of just the chapters. Okay? Of course everyone's human. Of course everyone's human. That's the whole point. The Creator gave us choice, whether or not to accept that the Creator exists, whether or not to accept the light and the love. Those gifts from our Creator are abundant. Okay? They're avalanches of love and light. But as humans, we sometimes make choices for the sake of the easier, softer way that dims the light within us. So please, yes, we're all human and we all make mistakes. That's a given. But you don't have to be your last mistake. Every day is fresh with no mistakes in it, and of Green Gables. All right, Frida. All right, now we're gonna shut down anyway. So for all those who care to, this is a time. If you don't want to join in the spiritual nourishment that's going on, then that's okay. If you leave, nobody's going to judge you. Everybody has their own place in the realms, okay? But if you do want to stay and get some, get a boost of spiritual nourishment here, then this is where we drop the walls of religion. And we come together in what the core of all religion should be, which is love, God's love. All right, so let's drop the walls of religion and let's all find the same place on the page where we belong, and that is the light of God's love. Okay, so Robin, somebody will, I think, Seashell will put the reading channel up for you. For all those who care to, please help me close with some spiritual nourishment. We're going to take a couple of deep breaths and breathe in pure divine light and breathe out any muck that has accumulated in our psyche, on our spirit, in our light this week. Okay? So we breathe in divine light and love, and we breathe out negativity and soot and exhaust. Let's just say, okay? All right, here we go. A couple of deep breaths. And a really deep one to push everything out. Hey, God, creator, source of all. How's it going? Thank you, God, for lifting me out of the gloom that has been pressing down on me this week. Thank you, God, for allowing me to wake up one more day and realize that sometimes I may not have control over my feelings, but you always have control. And therefore, I should always know that I will come around. I will always come around. I may see the brick wall for a day or two, but God always shows me the way around. God, there's a lot of people out there that are hurting and suffering and feeling abused and being told to let the past lie and forgive and forget. And there's a lot of things that have happened in the world, God, in the last few years that we don't want to forget, because if we forget, we'll make the same mistakes again. And there's a lot of people out there, God, who are just struggling to put one foot in front of the other without the literal banging and knocking of the chaos noise of the world beating us down. Thank you, God, for showing us the light and the love that parts the darkness. May we be full of your light and love so that everywhere we walk, we part the darkness with your light and your love, not just for us, but anyone around us. Please, God, help us share your light and your love. Let us bear witness and accept that this too shall pass. And as long as we have faith and love in your light, then we'll be okay, no matter where we end up. So thank you, God. Thank you, God. Amen. Shalom. Namaste. Peace be with you. Merry meet. Blessed be. Walk in the shining light of God's love. May the force be with you. Whatever language you use, know that our Creator will always shine the light on the path for us. We just got to know where to look. All right? Take care. God bless. I love you all, and we'll see you on Sunday. All right? Mwah! God bless. Oh, and don't forget Life with the Wolfies. December 1st, we start our Advent tea calendar, starting through the month of December and all the way up to New Year's Day. We are going to have our middle of the morning tea breaks every day throughout December so that no one is alone that doesn't want to be. Okay? Even if it's only for an hour a day. All right? Take care. God bless. And I love you guys. Mwah! Always.